slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and
whatever else you got, like, I understand you want to treat yourself, but make sure you go pay your bills too, because a lot of people have been struggling. Okay, so let's not do that. Okay, the Grammys. I watched the Grammys part on Paramount Plus, and because they were streaming it on there, and part on TV. Beyonce winning them awards. Congrats, girl. I don't think Cardi B won any, but Megan Thee Stallion, man, you know where you come up from nothing and you just come up there and you get there. Taylor Swift won album of the year. She always wins something. Billie Eilish won something. Who else? Let's get into the win. I should put that as a blooper. Grammys, winners. Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga won. Brown Skin Girl won. Future Nostalgia, Dua Lipa, only like one song off her album. Savage won, yes. Marilyn Horne won. Marilyn Horne, Talking Heads, and Salt and Pepper each won a Lifetime Achievement Award. Yes, we love Selena. Won, so congrats, Lionel Hampton. The new Abnormal, The Strokes, that's a rock album, I guess. Watermelon Sugar, I just started hearing that song. I hear it on TikTok. Harry Styles is a good song, okay? Crowded Table, country song by Brandy Carlisle, Laura McKenna. Bum Rush by Body Count, Shamika, Fiona Apple. Bigger Love, John Legend. I don't really listen to John Legend that much. Non-Classical, Andrew Watt. Lockdown, Anderson .Paak, and I think he's friends like Bruno Mars. No Time to Die by Billie Eilish. Blowout, Better Than I Imagined, also her. I guess in country, Miranda Lambert won. Let's see who else. There's a lot of people who won. Bad Bunny won an award for his album YHLQMDLG. Black Parade, Beyonce won Twice as Tall. Bubba, Got to Be Tough. And a lot of other people won. But mainly I want to talk about Beyonce real quick. Like y'all know, if y'all haven't noticed, she kind of became a new intro song at the beginning of the year. That's her song, Check On It. It was with this guy, I forgot, but yeah, she just hit 28 wins. Like, congrats to her. Like, that is a big accomplishment. But I can't believe people are hating on Blue Ivy for winning too. It wasn't like, oh, let's give Blue Ivy a Grammy because she's Beyonce's daughter. It wasn't like that at all. It was because she was on the song. If she wasn't on the song, I don't think she would have won a Grammy. Like, who just gives their child a Grammy? That's just weird. I think when you want your child to earn something than to win it, that is what I'm saying. Kirk Franklin. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, you know, everybody thinks Christians are supposed to be perfect and never swear and all this and all that, but I swear. Okay. And I love my Jesus, but I swear, and I need to work on that. But Kirk Franklin swore so much. He was, I'm gonna get your ass, okay? I'm gonna get you. He was talking about his 33-year-old son because he was being disrespectful, and the son didn't put out the whole story. Because I'm pretty sure you was cussing too. He was cussing back and forth to your dad. He was like, "Don't you ever disrespect me? Don't you ever disrespect me?" And it was just crazy and wild. And people are like, "So we're praising Kirk Franklin for cursing?" No, I mean, I understand when you get that age, especially since I'm gonna be 30 next year, and this guy was 33, and he's just being disrespectful to your father. I don't care if you're 40, 60, 80. You're always supposed to be respectful to your parents. Period. They gave you life. Without them, you wouldn't be here. So there's that. Sharon Osborne. Okay, so I actually had to go on Paramount Plus and watch the clip. This was basically about her supporting her friend Piers Morgan and his freedom of speech. I call this a guilty by association situation because now people think that she is racist because she supported what he said. You know, and mind you, Piers Morgan is a jackass anyway, because he was like, oh, you know, Megan, she, you know, her mental health don't matter. You know, black people's mental health don't matter. That's kind of like what the feel I got from the segment. And it wasn't her agreeing with him. It was her agreeing with him on her struggles, like how she was going through her pregnancy and, you know, with Archie, and saying that she don't deserve to feel bad. She looks white. Oh, she looks white, so she's not really black. You can't just say that about mixed people. It's like, get it together. And then Sharon Osborne, this is the part I didn't like. Okay, should have been that whole thing, but it was more this. Cheryl, what is her name? We just gonna call Cheryl because I forgot her last name. Cheryl has been co-hosting this show with you since season 2, my brother, my sister. Okay, season 2, and you are saying you better not cry. You better not cry, because I deserve to cry more than you. Are you serious? So you're trying to tell me that Cheryl's opinions are not valid, and yours are the only ones that's valid? That is truly, that is disgusting. To tell somebody that their feelings don't matter, that is disgusting. You know, I mean, I'm still trying to understand how that was racist. If anybody would like to talk about that with me in the comments, that would be great. But I understand how that was racist. Okay, spoiler alert right here. Andrew, fine ass DeLuca, okay? So if y'all have not watched Grey's Anatomy's episode, not, because this is going up on Friday, not yesterday's, because I'm recording this on Monday and don't know what happened on Thursday yet. So, Andrew DeLuca. This made me cry worse than Derek, okay? Because he was fun and he was a good doctor and he was trying to care about kids, okay? Because that woman, by the way, I hope something happens to her, like she went to jail or something, I really do. That woman stabbed Andrew DeLuca, okay? And we were all thinking, oh, he's gonna come out of this. And then when I saw him on the beach with Meredith, man, I knew this was a wrap for him. It's like, damn, why did he have to go? Why? Just to prove a point? Like, oh, you shouldn't human traffic? That ruined it. And then Thursday's episode was supposed to be his funeral or something. It's like, this ain't Shonda Rhimes, because she's not a writer on the show no more. But Verna, why did you do that? That hurt all of us inside. That hurt all of us. Why did you do that? Why? But that's my thoughts. I just wanted to wait till whoever watches these videos got to watch Grey's Anatomy before I ruin it for y'all, because I have a tendency of doing that. So let's talk about America's Next Top Model, because there's more stuff I want to talk about. So later on in the seasons, the winner was kind of a little obvious to me. Like, I knew Mickey was gonna win. Like, she may have been rough around the edges, but she won. So we're gonna talk about Brittany Sharon Brown. This girl was so confident in herself. Like, I am America's Next Top Model. I am. You not, because they sent your ass home. Okay, you not. Next, Nikisha Clark. Oh my gosh, that girl taught so much. She couldn't take criticism because she was always running her damn mouth. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut it up right now. Brittany, another black girl, can't remember why she left. Hannah, she was deemed as kind of racist in a sense. I forgot why, but as I say, just because we have freedom of speech don't mean you can say stuff like, oh, she's ghetto. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that outfit she got on look ghetto. It's like, okay, that's a word everybody uses, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And this girl was a snowflake. Okay, she didn't know Peter from Stewie. Okay, like, that girl didn't have no sense. Isis was the first trans model on there. It was very sad to see how she got treated, you know, especially by, what was her name? Clark, with the brown hair, with the blonde hair, and then changed black. Like, she was a bitch, okay? So, and then there's this one girl who lives, another one, again, yeah. I don't know if I talked to her before, but yeah. And then she was like, oh, so you're a man? Casey. No. Clark was the one that was making fun of her. She was a phenomenal, oh, Isis, I would have to say, sorry, girl. Sorry. But she wasn't that great of a model on the show, but she's better now. Clark, she was doing really good with her modeling, and she got her head all big, and then it just wasn't working. Lauren Brill, I could remember her. She was a blonde girl that reminded me of Tinkerbell. Jocelyn had this bright personality, and she was doing good in her pictures, but towards the end, she did badly. Sheena, oh my goodness, I love Sheena, because she don't look like this now. I guess she got rid of her curves, but she was like one of these curvy, she was a curvy Chinese model, and like and then she came in there with the biggest boobs in there, like they were fake, but she was a good model. I just can't remember why she went home. Alina was the one with the red hair. Love that name, by the way. Love it. I swear if I'm naming my daughter that name, or somewhere in the middle name. But yeah, she had tattoos, and you know how they feel about that in modeling. Marjorie was very French, and she was very shy, but she could model. Annalie has actually become an actress now. Like, she was a ice skater. She modeled. Was a model, did a little modeling a little bit, and now she's an actress, and she acts in things. Samantha. Okay, she was a little quirky, but she could have won the whole thing. And then it's Ricky. She won. So there's that. Okay. So the other thing that made me want to make a second one besides the Grammys and Sharon Osborne. Okay. Support. Now, if you feel like this is towards you, maybe it is. But honestly, this is just in general. If y'all don't know, since I've been on YouTube, I've released 2 books. One book needs help. One book I think is amazing in my sense of words. It may not be amazing to everybody else, but it's amazing to me. And okay, I have people, if you could just review the book for me, if you can't like buy it, that is perfectly fine with me. But something that really irked me, don't finally decide to read the book when I put it on Wattpad and make it free. We don't do that around here, okay? YouTube is my hobby, but it's not my job. I'm not making money from this, which is fine. But writing is actually something I would like to share with the world and make money in. And what's the point? Like, that kind of was a downer to me, because I made it think like, damn. So I have to give my book away just for people to buy it. By the way, I got this ingenious idea. So I'll have to buy like 4 copies of my book maybe. And I was thinking maybe I would drop them by Barnes & Noble and see if anybody would want to read it. It's just the next book. I just have a disclaimer. Don't say you're going to buy the book if you're not. If you're going to buy the book, buy it. If you can't buy it, review it or share it, okay? Or if you frankly just don't read, just say, hey, Jasmine, I don't read. Because some of y'all frankly don't give a fuck. Y'all read. Y'all read, okay? Because that's really upsetting. Like with YouTube, I've kind of gotten over not having support, okay? Because I have my 2 best friends, you know, my guy best friend and my girl best friend. They be watching my videos and stuff. I just tired of getting everybody's support. If you just don't want to watch, go ahead. You don't have to. Like, I tried. I even put my YouTube and my close friends on my personal Instagram. Only one person came over to the other one. And I put it on Facebook. Nobody. So that proves to show, even if I would have put my channel out there in the beginning, nobody would have watched it. That is what I've learned in these couple months, because even though 2021 has already started, I've learned a lot. I learned not everybody you think will support you. I learned some people will get around to it, and I learned some people will never get around to it. It's like, dang, that's how you do me? Really? Shame on you. Just shame, you know. It's just, I don't understand. I have to put myself out there for free. I make these videos for free. I just have to put my book somewhere for free just to get somebody to read it. Now, a story that I'm just writing just for kicks and giggles, yeah, I'll put it out there for free. But my book? No, I don't think so. We ain't doing that. So the vaccine. Okay, so earlier today, if y'all want to see, my arm looks sore, but it's like right there. it was a fairly easy process. I looked away because, you know, I don't like to look at needles. So even if I ever do get a tattoo, I'm not looking at that needle. But I looked away at the computer and I felt it going. I was like, ooh. And then they had me go sit outside. I was supposed to get a sticker, okay? It was supposed to say, I got my COVID-19 vaccine. I don't know what happened to my sticker. I didn't get one. It didn't fall on the floor or anything. I just didn't get a sticker. And they give you this card. So when you come back, you got to do the other dose. Side effects that I've had already. Somebody tried to say, oh, you was already sleepy already. I got sleepy. I was trying to attempt to take a nap. Didn't happen. And my arm still hurts. Like, I can't do this. But that happens with the flu shots too. If there be any more symptoms, I will talk about it whenever it's the next Feisty Loud. Because I think I'm going to make this one the last one. Probably not for the month, but just maybe not one for next week, you know. But yeah, that was the process with the vaccine. Yeah, some places out here don't taste that good. Because I went to this restaurant. Y'all know how to make coleslaw. Where's the soul in the coleslaw? There isn't any. And the fries. I make better fries than y'all. That broke my little heart. How can you ruin fries? Ruin it. And also this necklace. I spoke about it in the vlog. This necklace was like $3. It's cute, but it's so tight on my neck. So cute. So this is probably not something I would wear every day. Maybe just when I film, or maybe once or twice a week, because it's very heavy. It's cute. I think if my neck was smaller, it would fit better. You know. So the pros and cons of wearing a mask. As y'all can see, I have two right here. This is what had to be my favorite one. I love to wear this one, but I try to wear my other ones too, because you're not supposed to wear the same one over and over and over again. But I would say the pros, obviously COVID, so you don't, you know, get sick, because let's face it, even where you're at, like out here, for example, I saw somebody eating a Reese's, okay? They didn't do like this. They didn't eat it under their mask. They didn't even have one on, sneaky bastard. You came in there and didn't have your mask on. That's a pro. The only pro to it is COVID, okay? Like, I understand. And, you know, to keep others safe around you, that's not a pro. A lot of cons. You can't, when you wear lipstick like this, it will stain your mask. Because I've washed this mask in particular quite a few times, and I still can't get the makeup to come off. What else? There's that. You can't see people's smiles anymore. Like, that's terrible. Like, there's a lot of pros and cons to it, but those are the main ones I could think of. Okay, adulthood. So we're gonna kind of veer into that in a second. So I think last time I forgot to say, I mentioned prom, but I didn't mention graduation. I have this whole video I made on the channel. I have to dig for it. Maybe I'll put it at the end, where I talk about all the graduations. But high school graduation, y'all know the story. I'll tell y'all real quick. I was the last name to be called, and people was clapping real loud because, you know, it was a lot of kids, and it was just happened for it to be over, because when I got to my seat, it was done. It was a wrap. I had went out to eat at Chili's. I think it was Chili's. I get my high school and my college graduation confused. But yeah, there's that. My teen years were a hot mess, you know. But my adulthood turned into a hot mess too. So we're gonna have to close the door for this. All right, now that the room is closed, let's talk about adulthood, 18 to 28. Okay, yeah, we're gonna add 28 in. So when I turned 18, I started going to college when I was 17, but I ended up turning 18 when I was in college, the whole process. I went to a lot of these college classes. I was a very, very bad girl. At this point, I was still on and offing, and I dated a lot of different guys. I had dated a guy in college. We did, how do I say this? Adult things, okay? And I proceeded to do adult things. I was a little, let me see, adventurous back in the day. You know, I was just dating. I wasn't looking to get married to anybody at the moment. Like, I was just dating just to date. I was going to concerts. I was living my best life before COVID, in a sense, because I was working on getting my COT license, and I'll get into that later. But let's do this by years, so this will make the video a little easier. So 18, I went to college. I had took interior design. I had a boyfriend. 19, and I think 18, or was it 19? 19, I think I was going to get a tattoo, but something had happened, so I didn't get the tattoo, so I ended up spending my birthday doing something else. It wasn't really the best birthday, and there's not a lot I can remember from being 19, besides going to college. And having a different boyfriend at the time, because I remember somebody called me a nag. Just because I'm telling you to get your shit right, don't mean I'm a nag, okay? 20, this was considered officially being an adult. Okay, don't remember nothing from my 20s either. 21st birthday, oh my gosh, this was when I could finally, 18, I was, getting them lottery tickets too. But 21 was when I could finally drink. Okay, I had this special drink made for me. I would call it, like, it was sweet and sour, is good. Well, I would say my favorite drink to drink is a margarita. Okay, I downed later on in adult years, I downed like 2 margaritas because they were just tasting so fucking good, But there's that. I remember I got a little tipsy. That was my first time getting a little tipsy, and once again going through it with the guys, like, I just couldn't get it together. On and offing, on and offing, on and offing. Don't ever do that with somebody. Don't go on and off. Once you're off, be off. Or don't do that often. If you need to go do it on and off, do it 2-3 times. And if that still doesn't work out with the person, end it. That is my mistake. End it, and end all communication. Because if you don't do that, they will just keep trying to come for you. That would be a little advice from me to y'all. Okay, if that is your route. Let me see. 22. Oh, in 21, I also saw Prince in concert. So, yeah, and Maxwell, I think. 22. Can't remember much about 22. I think this is when I graduated from college, the first time. I didn't really have friends there, I had like acquaintances, but all the friends would disappear. And I talked about that graduation in another video. Trying to get something to eat. There was nowhere to eat because everywhere was crowded. So there was that. 23 is where they started YouTube. Okay, yeah, 5-6 years ago I started YouTube. That was that. 23. No, I moved out here when I was 21. Yeah, but 23 was when I started YouTube. That's all I can remember from 23. Okay, let me see. 24 is when I met this awesome guy, and he's still an awesome guy. What else? And then before him, I had met this jackass of a guy. If you get what I'm saying, gee. I can go get it. Never mind. Where was I? This was first time. Like, a normal 24-year-old, this wouldn't be considered bad. But for the situation I'm in, and because I didn't tell nobody, it was bad. I went to this dude's house, okay? He took me to Red Lobster Hotel. We went to this amusement park kind of place. Went to his house. He got me Chick-fil-A. And I think that is the last time I ever had Chick-fil-A, if I'm being honest. I think. Oh, and he took me to this place called Freddy's out here. That place tastes good. Like, a little bit. It tastes kind of good a little bit. It tastes better than what I had today. Because that place tastes like... Okay. That place tastes like pure... With him. Went back to the on and off ex. Should have just left that alone. It's just something I would do. It's like, when something wouldn't work out with somebody else, I would go back to him. But luckily, I don't do that anymore. I blocked him out of my life, and that was the best thing I could have did. Because it was the best thing for me. And let me see what else happened with 24. Still was dating that guy. And then I turned 25. Oh, shoot. Turned 25. Here's what I thought would happen to me at 25 when I was like 15. I thought I would have been married with a kid. That's what I thought. And it didn't happen. But there was that. 26, I kind of started coming into my shell. I started wearing more makeup. 2019, yeah, I started wearing more makeup. I also started going back to school for teaching. Specifically, teacher education is just basically like the background, but I could use this degree to be a preschool teacher, I think, or a TA. But I'm kind of thinking maybe TA because I think that'd be better for me until I could get a bachelor's to be a teacher. So that's probably something I'm gonna end up doing in the future, just to let y'all know. So there ever come a time I just stopped uploading this because I became a TA or a preschool teacher. But yeah, that was 26, 27. 27 is okay. It was like, let me see, November, December, January, 4 months after I turned 27, the pandemic happened. It ruined all my plans. I had this plan to go get my license. It didn't happen. And I didn't go back for it because I had tried for my license before the pandemic happened. So maybe now that we're getting better, I'm going to start back, but I don't want to say when I'm getting it. Just want to tell you when I get it. Well, like when that moment happens. Like, hey, I got my license. Make a video. That's going to be a fun day. And then, you know, turned 28, 2 months later, you know, became single. Don't really want to get into that. I got stressed out about my channel. And here we are today. Still making videos, getting back into writing. I've actually spent less time trying to just film twice, 3 times a week. You know, I just upload 4 times. You know, I've been prioritizing different stuff in my life besides YouTube. Like prioritizing myself, my friends, my relationship with God, my family. You know, I'm not looking to start anything right now, but I'm willing to have new friendships because, you know, if I didn't make new friendships, I wouldn't have made a friend that I made 2 years ago. And we are the best of friends. Like, sure, what other friends may not agree on everything, but it's literally, she's like my sister from another mister, you know, and I love her so much. And, you know, we bond and we like the same shows and same games. And that's all I've ever wanted in a friendship. Like, sure, I have another friend, but it's not like we have every single thing in common. You know, there's some things, but not a lot. You know, but I still love all my friends the same. I would not put one friend in front of the other. That is what I'm saying. Health issues. Okay, so I ended up getting on birth control because, you know, I was trying to re-regulate Miss Flo. We're gonna call her Miss Flo over here. And I ended up gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. But I got off of it. You know, I ain't doing nothing with nobody. Don't plan on it. And I started losing weight. And then, you know, I wanted to gain weight. There was a point in the beginning of my adulthood, maybe like 20 years old, I was weighing 123 pounds and I wanted to get to 136. I got there. I was looking great, but I was like, oh wait, I want to get a little thicker. So let's get to 150. I got there. And then before I knew it, I blew all the way up to 192. And that happened over a span of 5-6 years. And the pandemic really pushed it because I was at 181 and then now I weigh 190. I actually lost 4 pounds and that's all I've been able to use. That is something that they don't tell you when you get older. It'd be harder for you to lose weight because your metabolism slows down. And I think that's what happened to me. My metabolism slowed down like maybe 3-4 years ago. And that's how I've been putting on weight, but I'm trying to lose it. And, you know, as you get older, you also need to use collagen. And yeah, that's basically my life, you know. That's basically all I want to do. I wanted to be a fashion designer. I wanted to be a singer, a songwriter, a ballerina. I wanted teacher. Teacher actually stuck because, oh, and a hotel owner. That's something I would still like to do. But teacher actually stuck because I remember back when I was younger, I would take all the little stuffed animals and I'd be teaching to them, like whatever my homework was, I'd be teaching to them. And now maybe one day that will actually become a reality and I'll be teaching to kids. Ain't that the dream? To educate children? Ain't that the dream? But I hope you all enjoyed this Feisty Loud. I apologize that it was so long. No Feisty Loud next week. Gonna take a break. And I will see y'all whenever the next time I see y'all. Ooh, freaky. I'm gonna talk about that place in a minute, I promise. When was 26? Like prioritizing myself. In the face.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and